If I were to tell you that I love you, would you believe me? If I were to tell you that I love you, would you receive me? If I were to tell you that I love you, would you believe me? Indeed, you say yes. Indeed, would you believe me? Indeed. I've told you so many times before, but once and most importantly, it was the time I went down a crowded street. Folks watching, some in glee, others quietly, some in horror, and some in dismay. What and when, you ask? Well, let me tell you again. I was tired that day. I almost gave up, but the story was already written, and so I finished the scene. They brought me to a place of rest and laid me down. Then they placed my arms wide and rested my feet together. It was on that day that I decided to obey the promise of love for this cause. For this cause. God gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever would believe in him would have life, and that more abundantly. For this cause. Devils ask, what is this thing that he does? What is this thing that we see? What is this? It was on that day, as my hands bled and my feet were crushed together by the spike driven through, that I prayed, Father, take this bitter cup from me. But oh, in a moment I gathered all that was left, and it was enough. Nevertheless, thy will be done. For this cause I laid down my life for you. My Father loves you so much that he offered me up as a lamb for your life. You ask, do I love you? Oh yes, 1,000 times and more. And one day, if you will just believe and trust me, you will know. Oh yes, you will know the meaning of love. Greater love has no man than he would lay down his life for you. What more then is there when God gives his only Son for you, and I gave my life? Whatever the sin that besets you, know this, it was not enough to stop me. It will never be enough. Receive my life, my love, and live, and live, and live, and live, and live. If I were to tell you that I loved you, would you believe me? If I were to tell you that I love you, would you receive me? If I were to tell you that I love you, would you believe me?